And that, my friend, is why the Boston Celtics won the championship 109 to 132 against the New York Knicks. Boston wins. Um, it was, by the way, New York Knicks shot 50% or 55%, and Boston shot 50%. By the way, the reason why Boston is at 50% because they shot like 12 threes and missed all 12 threes to get the record breaker for single season or single game threes, which was 30. They tied it at 29. So other than that, they probably would have shot 65% field goals or 60 something. Reason why I said that because any other day, 50%, 51, 52% for the New York Knicks can win you a game. When you play the Boston Celtics, it's not going to win you a game. The New York Knicks look like a bunch of random players that just played together for the first time. Obviously, that's exactly what happened. We do know, Karl Anthony Towns did play under Tom Thibodeau's system, but it just felt like there was no space. It just felt like they had to players had to feel each other out. Also showed that, man, not having DiVincenzo, that spacing, elite three-point shooter, and also kind of a playmaker, because the thing about Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby at the same time on the court, they're not playmakers. They're 3-and-D guys, high caliber, super decent, very good 3-and-D guys, but it just didn't look good with floor spacing and ball movement. I get it. This is the first time they're all playing together, so we'll see 20 games in. Obviously, the New York Knicks are to be favored, one of the favorites to play the Boston Celtics in the conference finals. They copied pretty much their team to beat the Boston Celtics, who didn't even have Porzingis, by the way. And they re-signed 13 players back, so they got 2 new young players. Other than that, everyone's the same for the Boston Celtics. But I don't know. What worries me about the New York Knicks, I'm not worried about Mikal Bridges shooting 0 for 5. I am worried about that jump shot, though. But in the second half, he said, F this jump shot. I'm going back to my normal jump shot. So he looked good at the second half. None of them, besides probably McBride, actually looked truly good, though, on the New York Knicks. Everyone stinked. But, I mean, that bench is probably what worries me the most about the New York Knicks. I thought they were deep. They're not as deep as I thought. When you have players like Sims off the bench, you have that guy from France off the bench. This might be the actual year. He's been hurt the past 3 or 4 years with big injuries that were unfortunate, but you're going to need a rim protector in Mitchell Robinson at least for 50 to 60 games this year, because Karl Anthony Towns is not a rim protector. Karl Anthony Towns is more like a stretch 4 that can score, excellent three-point shooter. So definitely going to need him. You might even need Precious back. He didn't play, so that's another guy who's a wing guy who can help defend, help shoot. But other than that, having Cameron Payne on your bench, like I said, McBride. Yeah, I really thought they were deep. Clearly, Boston's bench is deep with Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, and even Porzingis when he comes back. You can flip-flop with Al Horford and Porzingis in the starting lineup. And same thing, with, I guess, Tillman. Tillman's going to get some playing time. But yeah, Boston Celtics are going to be favorites again. Jason Tatum is clearly on a mission. Sorry, I had to adjust myself a little bit. Clearly got butthurt from not playing on Team USA a lot. And he had 10 assists. Forget the 37 points, because, by the way, he was smacking the shit out of those threes. And, by the way, that record will get broken eventually. I think the 30 threes in a game, because the way the league's going, everyone's shooting out their mind. Boston Celtics should have done it. I can't believe they missed those 12 shots. Anyway, where was I at? But Jason Tatum having 10 assists, that is awesome. The 37 points, he was always known for scoring. Jaylen Brown having 20 points, looking nice on defense. Derek White, just the ball movement of the whole Boston Celtics, playing the unselfish basketball. Pretty much playing let's have fun, we're having a good time basketball. But it's still early, like I said, for the New York Knicks. Really concerned, not meant to repeat myself, but that bench I'm super worried about. And I am starting to think, well, I said it when the trade happened, but this team probably would have been better if they just kept DiVincenzo and maybe had Julius Randle play the 5 and had that small ball lineup, because I know we get hate on Julius Randle, but he is a good half-court offensive player, does dribble a lot, but can help you in games like this when your offense is stagnant. You need a guy to get you an ISO bucket. With Jalen, would have been him. Spacing the floor, another ball handler, and DiVincenzo. I thought that would have been a way better lineup, more spaced out. But now having like OG, Brunson, Bridges, I just don't know. Like, I have to see more games. But I am a little worried about, like I said, how that paint was clogged a little bit and how the three-point shooting could probably be an issue. Other than that, like I said, they shot 50-something%. So that is not bad. That's something to hold your hat on. But allowing 130 points to defending champs, you're not going to be anybody if you allow 130 points. But like I said, it's only one game. Don't panic. I'm trying to think of anything I missed. Like I said, 18th banner. Uh, Tied the record. Basketball's back, baby. But other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm going to go catch this Lakers and Timberwolves game. Peace.